The rain had been falling since dawn, turning the marble driveway of Adrian Vale's mansion into a mirror that reflected a life too perfect to be questioned. At just 29, Adrian was already known as the youngest self-made billionaire in the city, a name whispered with admiration in boardrooms and envy at elite parties. Yet that evening, as he returned home earlier than usual after canceling another meaningless gala, he felt an unfamiliar heaviness settle in his chest. The mansion gates closed behind him with their usual mechanical precision, sealing him inside a world of luxury that suddenly felt hollow. As he stepped into the grand hallway, removing his coat, he heard something unexpected, a faint sound, almost drowned by the storm. A soft cough. Adrian froze. The mansion was supposed to be empty except for staff, and they never entered the east wing after sunset. His instincts sharpened as he followed the sound, his polished shoes echoing against the marble floors. Near the old fireplace room, he found her. A small girl, no older than 8, soaked from the rain, thin arms wrapped tightly around herself, hiding behind a velvet curtain as if it could protect her from the world. Her clothes were torn, her hair tangled, and her eyes, wide, frightened, yet strangely brave, locked onto his. For a moment, neither spoke. Adrian felt a surge of anger, confusion, and disbelief. How had she gotten in? Who let her inside? But before he could ask, the girl spoke in a trembling yet steady voice, "Please don't send me back out there. I'm not stealing. I just needed somewhere warm." Those words hit him harder than any accusation ever had. He looked at her properly then, really looked, and saw not a trespasser but a child pushed to the edge by a world that had no space for her. He knelt down slowly, softening his voice, asking her name. "Lena," she whispered. She told him she had been hiding in abandoned places since her mother passed away, that tonight the guards left a side gate open, and she ran inside when the rain became too cold to bear. Adrian's mind raced. Every rule, every security protocol screamed that this was wrong. Yet something deeper, something human, refused to let him act like a billionaire. He offered her a towel, then food, and watched as she ate like someone who didn't know when her next meal would come. As the fireplace crackled to life, Lena looked around the vast room and asked a question so innocent it shattered him. "Do you live here all alone?" Adrian laughed softly at first, then stopped. The answer was yes. Despite the staff, the cars, the fame, he was alone. Lena continued, her voice calm but piercing, "My mom used to say big houses get cold when hearts forget how to feel." Adrian felt his throat tighten. No investor meeting, no hostile takeover had ever left him speechless like that. She talked about her mother, about kindness, about how rich people were not bad but often sad because they built walls too high to see others. Each word peeled away layers he didn't even know he was wearing. He realized how many times he had walked past suffering without seeing it, too busy chasing numbers that never hugged him back. That night, Adrian didn't call the authorities. Instead, he called a doctor, arranged warm clothes, and stayed by Lena's side until she fell asleep on a couch that cost more than most homes. Sitting there in the dim firelight, Adrian made a decision that would change his life. The next weeks transformed the mansion into something new. Adrian started a foundation in Lena's mother's name, turning unused wings of his estate into a safe haven for homeless children. Lena didn't just find shelter, she found a future, and Adrian found a purpose he never knew he was missing. The media later praised his generosity, but they never knew the truth. It wasn't charity that changed him, it was a little girl's words spoken with honesty and pain. And if this story touched your heart, if you believe one moment, one voice can change everything, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, because more stories like this remind us that humanity is the greatest wealth of all.